I may not possess the credentials of a licensed therapist, but my extensive education and life experiences have molded me into a person who is well-versed in both street smarts and book smarts. My journey has led me to work closely with vulnerable young individuals as I was once in their shoes. I have also dedicated myself to assisting women and children who have suffered from domestic violence, having experienced it firsthand. These encounters have granted me deep insights into mental health and the overwhelming sense of loneliness that often accompanies it. Through my personal growth, I have reached a point where inspiring others who find themselves in similar circumstances has become my mission. As I continue to learn how to love myself, I long to build a community of survivors who understand the challenges we face. Drawing from my personal and professional life, I can provide guidance and support based on knowledge and empathy. As someone who has triumphed over abuse, I understand the pain and struggles that countless women endure. We are often burdened by our past experiences, believing that our scars define us. However, let me remind you that scars are reminders that healing is within our reach. It may require time and effort, but armed with the right support system and mindset, we can overcome the darkness and create lives filled with purposeful joy. One valuable lesson I've learned from my journey is the importance of acknowledging our emotions. Society often encourages us to suppress these feelings, pretending to be brave in order to move forward. But in reality, recognizing and expressing our emotions is essential for our emotional well-being. It is perfectly acceptable to shed tears or experience anger or uncertainty. These emotions are valid and deserve recognition. For years, I was told that I was too sensitive. My tears were laughed at and my short temper exploited. I was conditioned to believe that submission was the only emotion allowed for me. But what kind of emotion is that? When I realized that submission is not an emotion but a word used to control, I broke free from the chains that kept me ignorant of the true purpose of my emotions. Being a survivor goes beyond mere endurance. It means thriving. Our ability to transform pain into strength while uplifting others is an embodiment of true survival. However, many of us are unaware of the power we possess. We fear our own brokenness and what it might reveal about who we truly are inside. But we have the power to inspire those facing similar battles by sharing our own stories and extending a compassionate ear. Together, we can create a community of survivors who uplift and empathize with one another. As someone who seeks adventure, nature has provided me with peace and healing. Whether I am hiking mountains or strolling along a deserted beach, immersing myself in the natural world connects me to something greater than myself. It serves as a powerful reminder that the world around us is filled with beauty and strength, inspiring me to continue moving forward. For those who are single parents, the path towards healing and self-discovery can be incredibly challenging. Balancing the responsibilities of raising children while also prioritizing our own well-being is no easy task. However, it is essential to understand that taking care of ourselves is not selfish. It is absolutely necessary. By nourishing our own spirits, we become stronger parents and positive role models for our children. In my personal journey of healing, spirituality has played a vital role. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply connecting with the universe, spirituality has brought me tranquility and guidance. It has allowed me to tap into my inner strength during times of darkness. I encourage each one of you to explore your own spiritual path and discover practices that resonate deeply with your soul. As healers, we possess a unique gift to offer the world. Not only do we have the ability to heal ourselves, but also to support others on their own journeys towards recovery. Through counseling, coaching, or simply lending a compassionate ear, our experiences have granted us profound understanding when it comes to pain and resilience. Let us use this understanding to create a ripple effect of healing and empowerment. By coming together as a united front within our community of survivors, we can draw strength from one another's presence. We can share our stories, provide unwavering support, and lift each other up. Together, we hold the power to break free from the cycle of pain and establish a world where survivors are defined by their unwavering strength and resilience instead of their pasts. Throughout life's obstacles, we are shaped into the individuals we are meant to be. Through my personal journey filled with challenges and triumphs alike, I have gained an extraordinary understanding of my own significance and worthiness of love, respect, and happiness. By forging my own path without relying on external influences and overcoming an abusive marriage, I have learned invaluable lessons in self-esteem, self-compassion, and taking control of my own destiny. Breaking free from the chains of abuse, building emotional barriers, and ultimately finding the courage to be vulnerable and trust again took time and included mistakes that could have been avoided with trust and finding my community. Along this transformative journey, I also learned the power of forgiveness and empathized with my mother's past trauma. I realized the vital importance of changing my surroundings in order to discover where I truly belong. After enduring years of mistreatment, I reached a turning point where I recognized the urgent need to prioritize my own well-being. It became crucial for me to acknowledge my intrinsic value and understand that I deserve better. Through therapy sessions, deep introspection, and unwavering support from a small community of loved ones, I embarked on a journey to rebuild my sense of self-respect and self-love. This journey encompassed establishing boundaries, embracing self-care rituals, and surrounding myself with positive influences. Breaking free from an abusive marriage was undeniably one of the most significant decisions I have ever made. However, it turned out to be profoundly empowering. It required immense strength and courage to escape the vicious cycle of mistreatment and abuse. Despite numerous setbacks and moments of hopelessness, I persevered and managed to overcome the wounds inflicted upon me. Now, looking back at the person I once feared would forever hold power over me, they seem insignificant in comparison. I cannot envision myself being involved with such toxicity again, but I am grateful that I had the strength to venture into the world alone with my 3 children. Taking control of my life meant taking responsibility for my own happiness and personal development. Recently, I have come to realize that I possess the ability to shape my future and manifest the life I yearn for. This starts with setting goals, pursuing new passions, and making choices that align with my values and aspirations. The path has not always been smooth, nor will it ever be devoid of challenges, but each step towards personal empowerment brings me closer to a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. To protect myself from further emotional trauma, I constructed walls around my heart. While these barriers initially shielded me from harm, they also hindered me from fully embracing joy, love, and authentic connections. However, over time, I have discovered that vulnerability is not synonymous with weakness as I was led to believe. Rather, it is a tremendous source of strength. Gradually dismantling these protective walls has allowed me to once again experience emotions fully and wholeheartedly embrace the beauty of vulnerability along with its abundant rewards. Relearning vulnerability has been a transformative journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It involves recognizing my own worthiness of love, acceptance, and understanding by opening myself up to others. This remains a challenge for me due to the influence of certain individuals I allowed into my life over the years. Consequently, I had to make the difficult decision to remove myself from toxic relationships in order to pursue peace. A supportive and encouraging community should be a fundamental part of one's journey, and unfortunately, that was not what I experienced with the majority of my community. By doing so, I have become more open to forming deeper connections and experiencing genuine relationships. After enduring an abusive marriage, trust became a complex concept for me to grasp. It wasn't just about the abuse, there was also infidelity involved. I'm uncertain if he ever was. However, I've come to realize that my past does not determine my future. Actively working on rebuilding trust within myself and with others has been pivotal. Surrounding myself with a supportive network of new friends, engaging in activities that bring me joy, and practicing self-compassion have all played significant roles in this transformative journey. With time and patience, I will learn to fully trust again, paving the way for love and meaningful connections to enter my life. Understanding my mother's own experiences of trauma has allowed me to develop empathy and forgiveness. I now acknowledge that her actions were influenced by her past struggles. Although understanding is not the same as validating her actions, embracing forgiveness as a powerful tool for healing has enabled me to release resentment and anger, liberating myself from the chains of the past. This liberation is fostering inner peace within. For years, I found myself constantly searching for a place where I truly belonged, moving from one location to another. It took time and introspection for me to realize that true belonging starts from within.